Yuan was dead. After successfully avenging his loyal retainer's death, Cao Cao set out in search of a path forward. A path of ambition. A path that would quickly and effectively lead him to domination of the land. A path that some would deride as cruel and ruthless. Cao Cao was determined to walk this path, alone if necessary. He returned to Xujiang, and together with his new strategist, Xiahou, he began plotting his next move. Yuan Shao and his massive army in Hebei. The self-proclaimed Emperor Yuan Shu. Xiahou determined that Cao Cao must solidify his current position before taking on these two mighty foes. Just then, Liu Bei, who had taken Tao Qian's place as ruler of Shu, came in search of help. He had been attacked by none other than Lu Bu, who had been under his protection. Cao Cao gathered Xiahou Duin as well as Liu Bei and his men, and set out for Xia Pi in Shu province. Liu Bei, Lu Bu, and Cao Cao. Among the fields of Shu province, three heroes of the age would soon be engaged in heated battle.
Well...
Lord Cao Cao, I thank you for helping me recapture Shu province.
Lu Bu is an enemy to us all. It was something I would have done with or with.
In any case, I am grateful for your assistance.
I do not engage in actions that do not provide me with some benefit. This battle was the perfect opportunity for me to obtain valuable officers. For example, somebody like the Honorable Guan Yu. Well, it is about time I move out. Everybody, we march! Lay siege to Xia Pi Castle. Lu Bu's time is up.
Right then. I think we should go secure the western gate.
Guan Yu, my lord values your skill in battle. This is your chance to prove that he is right.
I have nothing to prove to you. My blade's only purpose is to keep my brother safe.
Now's the time to show me what you're made of. I shall
shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
Another victim has fallen before me.
I'm impressed, cousin. Okay, I'm ready to get serious.
If I remember rightly, there is a floodgate nearby. If we can break it, we can flood out the castle.
Just as we thought. They're after the floodgates. Get them! Just in place!
Your time is up.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
Another victim has fallen before me. Your time is up. About time. But here is where the real battle begins. We must claim Lu Bu's head. Don't fall behind Guan Yu.
My lord! General!
Don't just stand there! Follow me!
Lord Xiahou Dwin, the flood attack has worked, but your wounds...
Fine! The gates are open. We must attack.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
Another victim has fallen before me.
My lord, the enemy units to the north are on the move. They are heading straight for Lord Cao Cao.
My only target is Cao Cao. I have no quarrel with you. Step aside.
I'm afraid you will only make it as far as me. fallen before me.
Most impressive, I must say. I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
Men, we must hold them back. It's do or die.
Come at me in your thousands if you wish. You'll regret your brashness in hell.
What a disaster. I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble.
No!
Someone tie this animal up.
Loosen these ropes!
They're just right for a wild animal.
Xiahou Duin. Fine work.
Cao Cao, I hear that you make use of talented enemies. Then use me. The world will be yours.
Have some dignity, Lu Bu. Die like a man of courage and integrity.
Kill Lu Bu.
Cao Cao! Curse you! Why?
So, would you have shown mercy to that animal?
Kill me. I am ready to die.
No. Stand, Zhang Liao. You will be an integral part of my plans.
Cao Cao managed to defeat Lu Bu at Shu province. With that battle behind him, he moved toward a massive confrontation with his old friend, Yuan Shao. First, he lent some troops to Liu Bei and gave him orders to eliminate Yuan Shu. Cao Cao figured that Liu Bei would relish the opportunity to face such a powerful opponent. And just as he expected, Liu Bei immediately set out for battle. Indeed, Cao Cao would use anybody at his disposal in order to further his ambitions, even the Emperor himself. However, his actions began to lead to unrest within the imperial court. And so, the Emperor issued a decree that Cao Cao was to be assassinated.
Cao Cao. You mean to kill me?
I would never presume to do so, Your Highness.
I tried to have you killed. I would have no right to complain.
You are a wise man, Your Highness. If it is your wish to kill me, I will not stop you.
You frighten me. You shed no tears for your allies. side with the enemy if necessary. And when someone is not needed, you get rid of them. Even if it is me.
A country needs its people. And without a ruler, the people are lost. Your Highness is needed. At least, while I am alive, that is. Your presence allows me to move freely. To walk upon my ordained path, to build a new and better land.
As ordered, Liu Bei attacked the Yuan Shu army and emerged victorious. In his weakened state, Yuan Shu was no longer a match for Cao Cao and passed away shortly thereafter. It was then that suddenly Liu Bei rose in rebellion. Cao Cao was determined to bring his massive army down upon Liu Bei's forces, leaving none unpunished. Liu Bei was a mere nuisance whose blind devotion to the concept of virtue would only lead to more chaos. Liu Bei's army crumbled before the might of Cao Cao's ambition. Once again, Liu Bei was forced to wander the land with no place to call his own. As a result of this fierce battle, Cao Cao welcomed a new general into his ranks. It was none other than Guan Yu, a warrior who combined honor, loyalty, bravery, and intelligence into one formidable package. Having coveted Guan Yu for a long time, Cao Cao was pleased to finally have him by his side. Finally, he was ready to face his old friend Yuan Shao. Having made the necessary preparations, he advanced his army toward Guandu, the site where all would be decided. Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, their battle for control of the land was about to begin.
It is clear what strategy we must use. Place decoys at Bai Ma and Yanjin. Then, launch attacks from each unit. He has numbers, but Yuan Shao is indecisive and imperceptive. He is a man of the past. This should be enough to deal with him.
However, the problem is those decoys, though. The enemy is so great in number that they'll be simply overrun.
Exactly. You're a smart man. I can see why our Lord values you so.
Forgive me. It was not my place to speak out.
Then you will have to go yourself, Father.
So I would be the decoy.
Quite brilliant, Lord Xiao Pi. Your father must be proud.